Okie dokie. Hello, everybody. Hi, welcome back. Welcome to the bar. I am your host today, Fo. Artist, illustrator, writer, and perpetual TTRPG GM. Hello, everybody. Archon is absent today with ghost problems. Even ghosts need to sleep, apparently. So, unfortunately, he's not going to be joining us today. But we still got
Ghosts
DJ.
had to work overtime.
Yeah, ghosts have to work overtime. So, but we still have DJ, we still have Ryle. Say hello.
Rouse went to get meds.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, until Riles gets back.
Hi.
Say... Oh, wait, Riles is back. Hello, yeah. Say hi, everybody.
Hi. Wawa.
Also, apparently today is my Twitch affiliate anniversary, which I had totally, completely forgotten about until it was advertised to me on my dashboard like 2 days ago.
Whoops.
I don't have anything planned, nothing special, but I'd have, like, discounted subs for, like, the next, I don't know, 24 hours or something like that, so, meh.
But Fo,
What?
don't you have a strawberry crepe to celebrate today?
I did have a strawberry crepe today to celebrate, yes. Although I would have
And that
made
counts.
anyway. Yeah, that counts, yeah. But no, like, in terms of streaming in terms of streaming stuff, I don't have anything special planned. I tend to not do anything crazy for any, like, streamer milestones or whatever. I'm weird that way because I forget. I forget that I have streaming milestones.
It's
But,
fine. If I was in charge of that, I would maybe play a rage game.
I mean, I probably would have played one of those eventually, but I might attempt to do kind of like, I don't know, a subathon thing at some point or whatever. I just need to think of what goals to put for it because I'm so close to a couple milestones. I'm almost at, like, what, 300 on Twitch. I think I passed like 4 on blah 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 Blue Sky and Twitter like a while back. I'd have to check those, but yeah, if I hit those milestones, I'll probably do something. I just have to think about it though, because I don't know what I'd do if I hit like milestones. Yeah.
Gotta celebrate.
Yeah, I really should.
You gotta plan something.
I really should plan something. I might do a belated stream anniversary thing or something like that, because apparently I hit affiliate in 2021. So it's been a while. It's been for as long as I've been streaming running campaigns, so it's kind of significant. So yeah, I should probably do something. Yeah, I'll think about it. I just have to plan it out, what I do and stuff. But
Run a one-shot.
I actually do have some one-shot ideas. Or mini campaign ideas. But yes, anyway. What happened last time that we played? So, I think we discovered that the double homicide thing is probably being covered up. Bjorn's being framed and railroaded because, yeah, he's an immigrant and he's poor. Easy target. We also found out that Lucas lied about Bjorn's alibi and actually helped him hide and burn the second body. God damn it, Lucas.
Lucas helped Bjorn hide and burn the body of the killer who actually killed the politician.
And then Bjorn was involved in a whole money laundering scheme with said politician. That also looks really, really bad. And then we found out from Peter that Carla is out of the picture. She's just vamoosed, and now he's out of a job, but he's definitely hiding something. Like, he's been kind of testy the last time.
There's a lot of people hiding things.
There's a lot of people hiding things right now.
Including our favorite.
We were talking to Bjorn. Oh yeah, so he did talk to us about what happened. So he did kill the guy that killed the politician, like bashed him in the head with a hammer. But let's be honest, it was self-defense. That was a justified killing. It was either him or Bjorn.
Justified stab, yes.
Actually, not stab, it was a bludgeon. He had a big hammer and just beat the guy in the head with it.
I thought it was a pickaxe.
Was it a pickaxe? I swear it was a hammer.
I think it was a hammer.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was only one hit. He whacked the guy once and then he just keeled over. But that's still really traumatic. Because he was trying to escape. He didn't want to kill the guy. The guy came at him and he just swung instinctively. So I can't really blame him.
Yeah.
Oh, look, his affection's actually kind of high. It's at 75. Cool.
He likes us.
So we last left off asking him about what happened at the. Oh, geez, what happened? Oh no, our yaps broke.
Did they break? Oh, I saw it on stream. They literally just now broke. What the heck?
This is what
Broke?
happens at the reactives.
Oh, your
The
Fugi's broke?
Yeah, the Fugi's broke.
Yep, there go mine. Oh wait, no, mine are back. What? No, now they're broken again.
Yeah, no, they're broken.
Frickin'
Dude.
Fugi tag.
Damn it, Fugi!
This is why we hate Fugi.
Man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to find like an alternative or something because like they can't go on whatever.
Yeah. Fugi's website crashed again, so that's probably what that is.
That's probably what that is. You know what? We can continue. It's fine. We're not here to look pretty anyway. People are here for the, I guess, the voice acting part. It's fine. I guess.
Murder.
I think mine will be somewhat fixed if I change my profile picture. Okay.
But yeah. So we left off last time asking about what happened the night of the murder. So there's some stuff that we can still ask Bjorn right now. Or we can come back to him later if you're still fixing stuff.
No, go ahead.
Okay. So, what do you?
I can't remember if we already asked some of these things or not.
We did not actually. These were refresh.
Oh, okay.
We did not ask him about these things yet. So, what do you mean by the machine? I think I have an idea what he means by that, but I think the Fugis should be fixed now.
Nope.
No.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, what do you mean by the machine?
There's a big machine that's been set in motion, and it's designed to burn up people like me. But it's more than that.
What do you mean?
The machine is a concept from literature. It's from a book. Well, a pamphlet originally. The writer called it a treatise, but to my mind that's a grand term. His name was Alexis Abravoz.
It sounds like a manifesto, if you ask me. He wrote about the machine?
He coined the phrase, but he argues the machine has always existed, and it will always exist. And I agree.
So what is it?
Abravoz says the machine appears in all cultures at some point. It's a complex idea, but here's the basics. The machine is the gears of industry, commerce, and the law. And there are two types of people who are affected by the machine. There's those that control the levers that make the machine work.
Alexa, turn off TV.
And then there's those that get ground up and burned to fuel the machine.
This is strangely philosophical.
Abervoss says the machine doesn't care if you don't believe in it. You still burn. The machine doesn't care if you want out. You still burn. The machine doesn't care if you control the levers. You have to use them, and they will still burn. Sometimes the machine burns you up so slow you don't notice, but you still burn.
So what are we supposed to do?
Abervoss isn't too optimistic. He says every time we realize we are part of the machine, those hurt by it will rise up. But in its place, it will build a bigger, more complex machine. Subtler, but eventually even more cool.
I think we can build a better system. I agree with Abervoss. We're doomed.
Thank you for the liquidate.
There's no hope.
No hope. I get what he's
Also-
talking about. Oh yeah.
Also,
you were
I just want to point out it's ironic that he's talking about all these people burning because of the machine when he literally burned a body.
Yeah, the irony is not lost. But yeah, it does just kind of sound like, industrialization and society. Society is a machine. You're either a cog or you're something that gets ground up by it.
DG, you're Sir Night Eye
I
from My Hero. There you go.
know that character.
I don't think there's any changing Bjorn's mind, but let's be optimistic. I think we can build a better system. I don't know if we really can, but I like to think it.
As a theory, it all seemed a bit doom and gloom for me before all of this. But I think deep down I knew it was true. Now I'm on the wrong side of the law. I feel myself getting burned up. I see the truth, but I know there's nothing I can do about it. Despite everything happening,
Oh,
it's good to see your face, pal.
nice to see you too. So, how is Lucas? I mean, he did kind of help you hide a body, and I use the term hide very, very loosely. It's kind of all burnt up now, and they kind of found it, but still.
How do you think? He's in bits.
In bits?
He's a mess. Scrambling to try and find some rich or powerful connection that can get me off the hook, or some loophole that can get me out of bother.
Any luck with that?
Pointless. You're battling against the machine. The best thing he can do is keep his distance from me, or it'll chew him up too.
If he can help you should let him. He needs to think about his own. No. They are a package deal. You do not separate them. Yeah, if he can help you, you should let him.
Can't have any doomed yaoi without the yaoi.
Yeah, no, can't have any doomed yaoi without the yaoi, but we don't want them to be doomed. Please no doomed yaoi. We already had the doomed Yuri, and months later, Maria's still kind of broken up about it. She's got Clara now, but she's still broken up.
Keep an eye on him for me, will you? He's sensitive, but he's tougher than he looks. He'll get through this, but still. Do me a favor and look out for the lad.
No, don't talk about this like it's already done. I'll do what I can. Yeah, how is your family dealing with this?
My mom doesn't know. And my brothers will all be back with her soon enough.
Your brother moved back out? Yeah, so... yeah, what's the deal there?
Anstrom left yesterday morning. The journey will take a few days.
Will he be okay?
I don't want to tempt fate, but I think he will.
So, how did he turn it around? This is the one that was fighting, I think it was Ansem.
Funny enough, it was hearing that I got into a scuffle that set him right.
You were in a fight?
Not exactly. It's not a big deal, but I hurt a fella. Anstrom had something to prove with all that brawling, but now he's lost a brother and learned a lesson. He's no fool.
Oh no.
He sees that fighting doesn't solve anything. Even if you win the fight and you beat the bad guy, nothing good comes of it. Violence is for people who aren't brave enough to face the problems of the world or the broken things inside of themselves.
So, what do we do?
Go back to Ma, keep his head down and try to dodge the draft. If need be, he'll lose a finger and a thresher at the farm. He won't be crippled too bad, but he won't be able to hold a musket either.
Was that his idea?
No, mine. And the lad's brave enough to do it. He doesn't want to hurt anyone, and having to kill terrifies him. He'll do what he's done.
Wait. So, the plan for his younger brother is go back home and then maim himself in a farming accident so he can dodge the draft? That's kind of messed up.
People have done it.
Extremely common.
People have done it a lot.
People do it a lot.
Yeah. It's a very common way to dodge a draft. Not have the ability to hold a gun.
Accidental maiming, huh? I feel like I should be surprised by that, but I'm not. Because there are some countries where there is mandatory military service. Or like, yeah, it's conscription. Like this is I'm not even just talking about South Korea. There's actually a couple of countries in like Europe that do it as well. But you can put it off for a little bit, like if you're in school, for example, but you still have to serve a minimum of 2 years. Just, you know, you have to do it eventually. I know in Europe, I think, is it Switzerland or Austria? I don't remember which it is.
Finland, Sweden.
But they allow you an alternate way of serving that military service. Like, so you don't actually have to join the active military. You can actually do it in like an alternative, but it takes longer, from what my understanding is. But yeah. But in outright wartime, yeah, I'm not surprised people actually, maim themselves so they can't get conscripted. I think there's also, like, you can dodge the draft if you're in an essential service or something like that, like, historically.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Because, my husband, I think, his grandfather actually, was he an engineer?
No, one was a flight mechanic.
One was a flight mechanic?
Bomb maker wiring bombs.
Yeah, so I believe his grandfather was a flight mechanic, so he was in an essential service, so could not get drafted. But then again, also, we're in Canada, so I don't think we didn't really have...
Yes, we did.
We did? Oh, no, we did.
We had from 1939 to
Yeah.
1947.
Yeah, no. But yeah, no, like, but his grandfather wasn't eligible to be drafted because essential service. Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, no. If you really didn't, or if your parents were rich, you could, buy a ticket out. That still happens.
Hi, Rocket.
Yeah, how do you feel about it? I hear the bunny somewhere.
I'm content that when I'm away, he'll be all right. Eventually. I should get myself home. If I stay too late, I risk getting caught, which would look bad in front of a judge.
Stop talking like it's over, Bjorn. We'll fix this somehow. I don't know how, but we will. See you soon, Bjorn. Bye-bye. No, we gotta find whoever did this because he's not going to jail for that. Why? Okay. There's like nobody else here that we can talk to that will give us like really good information. We have the ladies, which aren't involved in the case.
We need to show Clara something.
Involved in the case pretty heavily.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
no, Clara as well. Was there something we had to show Clara?
Oh, Hugo said me to show a specific piece of evidence to Clara, but I forgot what it was specifically. I think it was the argument. I think.
Was it the argument? Yeah, we should show her that. If we haven't already. We need to talk to John Lacey again because he knows something. We
If he shows up.
We definitely need to talk to Peter because, you know, criminal underworld. Yeah.
Question
I still-
Rocket.
Yeah, I still want to think our theory about John Lacey's right. I still want to think that
What was our theory about John Lacey again?
someone confessed the murder to him.
Yeah, oh, they confessed that they were going to murder somebody. Also, that's kind of messed up. Who confesses that they're going to murder someone? Like,
I don't
that's
know.
like that's like seriously messed up. You go to confession, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill somebody. And I guess with the way confession is, you can't tell anybody.
Rocket, to answer your question, lots of gifted subs and donos happened while you were gone.
And that is while Rouse is at 3K hours.
3,700 hours.
That is like months of streaming. Dang.
Sorry, hang on. I gotta rein in the bunny. Stop
Bunny.
him from escaping. He keeps trying to barge into the bedroom and then he hides under the bed. So, I close the hallway between the bedroom and here. He's been a little bastard lately. This is what happens when you own a rodent for a pet, okay? They will try and find any way to get into a little hidey hole. But I love him. He's adorable and he's super cute.
That's why you love him, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so,
Who we happen to?
let us talk to, I guess, Clara a little bit. And then we give Rouse a little bit of a break, and then we talk to Vincent, who's probably going to rant about stuff.
Not so nice things.
Yeah. He's kind of racist. And it's only gotten worse. What's up, bestie?
Nope, the yaps are still broken. Okay.
Yeah, they are broken. It's fine. Oh yeah, let's give her drink first. We have the copper bullet available.
Yippee yippee.
Zippy, zippy. I don't think we need her drunk for anything. That was last time. Hey, Bunny, what are you doing back there?
Really good. I could drink 10 of these. I won't, but you gotta know that I could.
Of course. So let's show her a clue. Oh, we did show her the argument.
Also, I want to say, what was Peter talking about? This girl does have a high tolerance of alcohol.
She does, yeah. She could drink him under the table. Wasn't he saying, oh, who could I go toe-to-toe with drinking? Yeah, no, Clara. She can totally keep up with him. Yeah, Bjorn's a big guy, but don't discount Clara. She's, quite the drinker.
Yeah. Okay, so we already just showed her the argument.
Yeah.
I mean, we got it. We gotta show the setup, right?
Yeah, we gotta show her the setup. Bjorn received a message from Petru on his portogram at 11:30, telling him to come to the metalworks. Once there, he was brutally attacked in the dark by a man who he killed in self-defense. We have 4. Let's show her like whatever we can here. We got everything here.
You sure the setup?
So red-handed, because this happened like right before the foundry thing, or steelworks, not foundry. I have to remember to not use the word foundry because I use foundry for running TTRPGs. It gets confusing to me. The steel mill, red-handed.
Look, I know I told you what I saw, and I agree it could be Bjorn. But you don't seriously think it actually is Bjorn, right? The guy sitting in the bar with us? That big friendly Scotian guy?
Oh, looks can be deceiving. I don't think so either, but we have to be thorough. Yeah, no, I'm glad. I am so glad Clara doesn't think Bjorn is a murderer. He needs more people on his side.
Right. Of course.
A false alibi.
Poor Lucas. I hope that starchy detective isn't going to get on his case about it. He was just trying to help.
You gotta help your boyfriend and or girlfriend. Starchy? That's a new one.
You know what I mean. He's crustier than a sack of crispy Rice Puffs. I'm sure cops aren't easygoing, but even for the Bakovi PD, he's a stale slice of brown bread.
What the heck?
That's savage. He's standing right, well, not standing, he's sitting right behind you, Clara. He might hear you.
What I said.
I mean, he's probably not going to disagree, but it's still not polite. I agree. He's doing his best. He grows on you.
Like mold, maybe.
Like mold, yeah, exactly. I don't. How would I feel? I'm like, he's trying his best, or like, yeah, he grows on you. How would I feel not knowing like what went on in case 0?
I'm not answering this one.
Yeah, this is on you.
This is on me. I will say that he grows on you. It's like it's hard. Okay, he started out as kind of a dick and really standoffish, but you poke at him a little, he's actually, he's got his own kind of charm. Yeah, he grows on you. Oh, okay. Wait, how many actions? We have 2 more, so she can show her the remaining.
Gotta
joy.
show her the setup.
Yeah, we gotta show her this. Let's talk about the setup, and then we talk smack about Father Lacey.
Someone attacked Bjorn? Who would be foolish enough to try that? He's like a shaved bear. Oh, except for his face.
Yeah,
New type of bear.
Yeah, who would try attack a big guy? It was a very bad idea. Ah, bless me, Father. Also, the name of this clue, I really, really love.
Bless me, Father.
Bless me, because okay, so the wake. I only know this because I was raised Catholic, so I know. So, whenever you do confessions, when you go into the confessional booth, I think confessions are like, purely a Catholic thing. I don't know. I don't know if other denominations do that. But you walk into the confessional, the priest is on the other side, or whoever is on the other side, and the first thing you do when you go in and sit down to confess your sins, you go, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been X number of days or weeks or whatever since my last confession." Then you just blab everything. Usually they're not supposed to be like super petty or super serious. It's just something that's weighing on you. And then the whole idea of confessions is you tell, your guilty conscience, you unload your guilty conscience onto the priest or whoever's receiving confession, and then they, acting on behalf of the higher ups, absolve you. It's like, okay, just say a couple of prayers, try not to do it again. That's kind of pretty much how it goes.
Give you some life advice.
Yeah, usually. Depends on your priest. When I was younger, our priests were usually pretty decent. They tried a little hard to be hip with the young folks. And they I know with our parish, they tried having like younger priests in general. You know how priests can tend to be kinda on the old side, like 60s and up. No. With our parish, they tried to get the younger ones, usually like fresh into the priesthood type deals.
Yes, I see. Don't worry. I believe you can go riz up that waifu.
F's in the chat for Rocket.
I'm sure you have Skippy Ohio Riz.
No. I don't. Oh God, I don't. I haven't been to church in a long time, but the last time I remember, the priest was trying to get in on like all the pop culture references, all the young people. It is like being, an old person who's like, "Oh, hello, my fellow teenagers. What is up today?"
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember Lacey from the old days in the Nightcap. Poor guy. Dropping his toast butter side down would be enough to set off a crisis.
Oh, I remember this conversation, but I love it anyway.
I wouldn't worry about it. I rather doubt it was anything important. I gotta get home. If I turn up late again, my boss is gonna fire me. I'll give me that big dumb grin while he does it.
I'll see you soon. Bye, bestie.
See you later, bestie.
I'm sorry.
Bestie.
I just love the idea of having Clara as a bestie.
Drinking bestie.
Yeah, well, no, not even just drinking. A work bestie. Like she's a maid at the hotel. We're the bartender. I can just imagine whenever she's off shift, just hanging out in the bar, just gossiping how much we hate our respective bosses and how much it sucks, and how much the hotel patrons kind of suck. But at least if you're the bartender, you get tips. The poor maids probably get nothing.
Retail work, am I right?
and also the stuff that Clara would probably have to clean up, which she has ranted on about to the previous bartender, not us, but probably us at some point.
If
We
I
work
heard a
together.
story once
Yeah.
where a murder happened in a hotel, and it was a very gruesome scene, like blood absolutely everywhere. And the police came in with all the detectives. They only took out the body and expected the hotel staff to clean up all the blood.
Ugh. Oh my god, I can't imagine. Plus, when it comes to stuff like that, this is just what I've heard. Cleaning crime scenes is actually a very, very specialized job. There are actual whole agencies and companies that are dedicated to crime scene cleanup.
There's a whole game about it too.
Yeah,
I played that.
yeah, I've heard about that one. There's
Except you're a
actually
criminal.
yeah. There's also a movie revolving around that. I don't remember the name of it right now. It's like an independent movie where revolves around a woman who's kind of weirdly obsessed with murder. She doesn't want to be a murderer, but she's kind of weirdly obsessed with death. And she applies to be a crime scene cleaner. And takes on jobs cleaning up crime scenes from a very prominent serial killer and ends up kind of solving
Solving the case.
the case. Yeah. But yeah, it was kind of interesting. Yeah. But yeah, it is a really highly specialized job because it is very hard to get blood out of anything. Don't ask me how I know.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it's very hard to get blood out of anything. Also, it takes a lot of mental fortitude as well to even be able to do that. Because you see some stuff you cannot unsee. There's a reason why you really need a strong stomach and a really iron will in order to be able to do that job. Even as a cop, doing that sort of thing and having to see that will mess you up. Like, my husband has told me stories because his dad was an officer with the regional police, not local, and he's seen some stuff. Yeah. Like us, yeah. Like there was some stuff lying around, and my husband's told me like, if those things were ever sitting around, he would not want me to see them because it's that scarring. Yeah. And he's known about these things since he was like, I don't know, 6. Well, you know, being the kid of an officer like your entire life, yeah, you get exposed to some shit. Oh, let us talk to Vincent.
You don't want to clean off any brains off the floor?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to know what that stuff looks like.
I would not want to either.
No. Hi, Vincent. You gonna...
Bartender.
Mr. Floor, you gonna rant about some stuff today? Also,
not yet.
I've noticed that, for this chapter, normally we address him as Vincent most of the time, but I've noticed for this chapter in particular, we're addressing him as Mr. Floor. Things are kinda, frigid, I guess. Oh! This is
Yeah,
new.
everything's best served calm.
That is true. Oh, we get to ask about Ilya, Archon's waifu. But first, let's serve Vincent a
waifu.
drink. Let's serve Vincent a drink. He likes the dry war.
Give me what youngsters call the good shit.
Top shelf it is.
You truly evoke the taste of Bukovi from my youth. This is straight from the age of prosperity. Delicious.
Right. So, Vincent, do you know the operator of the stack? Are you aware you're having conversations with her?
Yes, and I confess I am fond of the young lady, even if she is a Ruslakan as vodka for breakfast.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh my fucking god, that is. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to point out, I'm half Russian, so. Oh, that's jarring.
That's
Okay.
quite the sentence there.
Basically, okay. So, like,
Little racist.
to kind of put, it is very racist. Basically, what he's saying is, Ilya is very Russian. She's about as Russian as drinking vodka for breakfast, which is also a really bad stereotype. Yeah, I'm Russian. We drink vodka for breakfast.
They all drink vodka every day.
On one hand, I'm like,
unconscious.
this is incredibly racist, right? On the other hand, historically speaking, it's actually really there is a huge precedent for it because of the fact that in the more cold parts of Russia, like Siberia areas, you would basically drink just to stay warm.
Oh yeah. Which is also weirdly counterintuitive because drinking alcohol causes vasodilation, which actually removes heat a lot faster, but it does make you feel warmer.
Mhm.
But like you're already bundled up anyway, so it's just helping you with your circulation.
It makes you feel good.
It makes you feel good, and if you start getting frostbite, you're really not gonna notice or care. Because what is pain when you're drunk?
Exactly.
Oh no, it
Are you-
gets worse.
I used to think Ruslaka as a proud nation, staunch and hardy, but I feel that no matter where the people hail from these days, standards of civility and manners have gone down everywhere else in the world.
Everywhere else? Biting tongue so hard.
Nonetheless, I adored the young lady's incessant questions about San culture and history. That is the only reason I tolerate her.
Oh god.
I can't imagine a better match than Ilya and I for two eager conversationalists.
Ooh.
She never runs out of questions about Bukovi, and I...
Never tire of them or never stop talking.
Tell you which one I'd say.
I know what I'm gonna. We're already at max. I'm gonna jab the needle a tiny bit because I'm sorry, Vincent. Your bigotry is showing a little bit. Yeah, never stop talking.
About Sarah's past, you are correct. Though your jab is noted, I take no offense.
So he's aware. Good.
In our time, I must confess she has taught me a thing or two as well. Did you know that, Ruslaka, there are towns where snow never melts? All year round. All white. Blindingly so. Can you imagine? And in the north, you could witness the aurora. My wife always wanted to witness an aurora. I've only seen illustrations in books. To see it with your own eyes, though. I digress. But the girl Ilya, truly a delight. Fangbai and I often debate the future of Bukovi's youth. She is hopeful the youngsters will make the world better. But I have my doubts. But if we had more youngsters like Ilya, maybe we could hope for a better world for our children. I mean, children in a metaphorical sense, of course.
Of course. Vincent. pretty much his attitude about Ilya is, oh yeah, no, she's one of the good ones, and she shows so much interest in our traditions and our culture and our customs, so she's not that bad, but she's still sulking. It's like, she's good, she's nice, but... And it's the but that kills me.
Look, bartender, we have to do anything we can to make Sarah great again.
Oh no, Dick.
Uh,
I
I had to do it.
This is
must resist.
Vincent is so fucking topical right now that it fucking hurts.
It does so much. Like, okay, so I know this game is set in like 1920s, like late 1920s, like jazz era Europe and whatnot. But the themes about class, about race, and about society in general, they're still very topical because, let's be honest, this stuff is very cyclical. It comes and goes. And just, you know, the times change, but people don't really change all that much in terms of their attitudes. And yeah, it comes and goes. And that's what I love about this game. It's just some things are just kind of timeless, but it's very, very topical. And then, especially with the class stuff too, like some of the working class folks that we come across in the bar, I understand them entirely and their struggles. Like, Killian, for example, he is a rich kid, but he's so smothered and kind of lost. He has no idea what to do with his life, and he's in his like early 20s. That's kind of like the struggle of a lot of people who are in their early 20s. That's a struggle of being young, you know? You're aimless, you don't know what to do in your life, and you're looking for purpose or what you're good at. And that's why I adore Killian. And then you have like Alina, Rip, who is kind of you know, she's made it, but her position is so precarious that she doesn't really know who to trust. It's like friendship and relationships in general. You know, you've got it made, but then you're surrounded by people who want to use you for your money, your popularity, to get themselves ahead. It's kind of like the VTuber sphere, actually, if you think about it, or streamers. You know, the big ones at the top. Always worrying about who's genuine, who's not, and people trying to use them for clout. Then you have Wendy, who is the social climber who grew up with nothing and wants to find her place and will use any and every tactic to get ahead, regardless of who it hurts. You have Effia, who kind of had to change gears in her career because of things that had happened to her, both because of her gender, her race, her sex, and her class, and kind of had to struggle with it, but she's found success now and is trying to help other people who have been victimized or taken advantage of. You know, it's the oppressed and abused banding together and helping each other. And then you have Vincent, who's, you know, the older generation who kind of pines for the good old days and, or, you know, holds some kind of older views or a little xenophobic, classist, bigoted, but not like, you know, Elliot levels of bigotry. Elliot was bad. Elliot was like...
He was really bad.
Elliot is like the stereotypical, misogynist. Yeah. But yeah,
It would
like...
definitely be his wife, for sure.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, like, a lot of stuff in this game is very, very topical. And, yeah. But it's so funny to me, though, that the person that a lot of people end up liking the most, including myself, is the career criminal. And he's kind of, I wouldn't say unapologetic about it. He's definitely ashamed of what he does. He doesn't like talking about his work. But at the same time, he still does it and sees it as just a job. But he has standards. So it's kind of weird. Like, you know, he does it because he has to, not necessarily because he wants to. What shall we show him? I swear we've shown him a lot of these things.
So. Hi, Autistic Cheese Puff. Also, hi, Third Tier.
Hi.
I don't want to show him the false alibi because it's just gonna.
Yeah.
But I think let's show him stuff anyway. Let's show him the setup. But I don't think it'll be enough. Actually, hang on. The mule. Let's show him the mule.
Lombardo is using Bjorn to launder money? And all the while his Beau is working at a bank? Bell is working at a bank? He could have destroyed the boy's career. The fool.
Wait, why are you going after Bjorn for this and not the politician?
You know why.
Yo, yeah,
You know
we
why.
Bjorn didn't know he was doing anything wrong.
You're probably right. Lombardo may have preyed on Bjorn's ignorance, but even if he can't be held accountable, this only makes things look worse for him, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're right. It does look worse, but still. But he was set up.
You don't expect him to believe such tall tales, do you? Bjorn had just admitted to killing a man. Case closed.
It was self-defense. You can't argue that. I'm fine, whatever. I'm gonna.
It's getting late. I must stop by the merchant and get these themed hats they're selling.
Oh, fuck. GG.
Just triggering us both.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. It's fine.
It's funny.
I know.
No,
I
you're good.
know.
You're good. You're good.
I'm sorry. I really enjoy doing like these visual novel type things because, you know, the improv. It's great. I love it. You know, I can just slip into character and just do those sorts of things. It's fun, but also, yeah, you know, get triggered. Oh yeah, something I learned that I'm able to do on Sundays, and it's really, really funny. I can actually apparently do a very convincing ugly cry. I was listening to the VOD from Sunday because one of it was essentially a farewell party for the player party because they're going away. So all of the friendly NPCs got together to say their farewells, give them gifts and stuff. And one of the NPCs is just stuffing her face to keep herself from crying, and the minute she was questioned about it, just full on bawling.
Nom nom.
Yeah, it was funny. But yeah, I can apparently do a fairly good good cry. But then
We have
also
Marie.
weird noises too for the cute little wisp mascots. There's one particular wisp type that interacts with one member of the party. It looks like a cat. It's a wood wisp. And their method of giving things to the person in question is to essentially puke them up, like puking up a hairball. Making the noise like bleh, bleh. It's really, really funny.
And then
But
the man pets afterwards.
Yeah. The wisp noises. I have different noises for each of the types of wisps. Water wisps go bloop, bloop. And the metal wisps go mwah, mwah, mwah.
Oh, give some Pokemon noises.
I give them weird Pokemon noises, yeah. Let's talk to Maria.
Good evening, bartender.
Evening, Maria. Let's give her a drink, because I don't know if there's much more we can talk to her about in terms of conversation. So how about a drink, Maria?
I'm just glad somebody else died so you didn't keep asking me about my dead ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, and it's not somebody you know, so no worries. You don't have to care or be angst about it. I mean, Clara probably still has to angst about it because, she had to discover that, but still, you know, that's different.
It's fine.
Oh, this is fantastic. Claire should try this one. I think she'd love it.
This is essentially just like a milkshake with alcohol in it, I think. I mean, okay, an actual Irish coffee is more liquid than that. It's pretty much like coffee with cream and like maybe chocolate and alcohol in it. But the way this looks, it's practically a milkshake. Which isn't a bad thing. I think if you make one of those, it's actually technically called a mudslide. I've had those are great. Let's see if Maria will react to anything here. Goshen Mule. Oh.
You shouldn't be telling people about this. Poor Mr. Johansson is in a world of trouble as it is without getting pinched for being accessory to a crime. I'm glad someone finally said it. I'm glad someone finally said it.
You shouldn't be telling people this. I trust that you won't tell Maria. I'm sorry, you're right. No, she called us on it. No, you're right. We shouldn't be just blabbing these things to people.
Alright, just a little more discreet, will you? People trust you, bartender. Don't betray that trust.
Yeah, you know, we're the bartender. We're supposed to be getting people to open up, you know, loose lips and all that. But meanwhile, we're just blabbing everything to everybody.
You're the one with loose lips.
It's not my fault. It's funny. And also, you know, trying to get information out of people, but still.
The only thing you're not loose about is the stuff in your notebook.
Hey, that is, for my eyes only. Yes. No stealing the notebook.
What kind of stuff do you draw in there?
I have things in there. I totally do not have my my real person fiction in there. Nope. I totally don't ship certain people doing certain things. Nope.
Nope.
You don't write about what they do in the evenings.
No. Anyway, yeah, no, we're not talking about the notebook. No. We're not talking about what I write in the notebook.
Well, just like Effia?
Yes, no, just
or is yours like Feng Bai's notebook?
Okay, admitted. Okay, I think it would actually probably be a mix of stuff, like actual legitimately good ideas like Effia, but also, you know, notes on people and their relationships like Feng Bai. The notebook is split, okay? I have the more serious stuff up front and then all the more scandalous things in the back. Actually, you know what? That's a terrible way to organize that, because if you put all the juicy bits right at the back, that's the first place people are gonna look. If you want to hide the juicy bits, you hide them right in the middle. Actually, no, you know what? That's actually what I've done with my actual notebooks too. If I have something important that I don't want anyone seeing, it's going in the middle.
So I actually had my my D&D like lore, like not lore book, but like my campaign books. The way I write things is I write player knowledge things on the like right side of each page when I open it up, and then the DM knowledge on the left side. So that way, when you're each time you flip a page, the DM's knowledge is on the left hand side, and the player's knowledge is on the right hand side, each time.
Ooh, that's actually a great way to organize that. Because then there's the stuff you know, and then the stuff that the players know, and that it's just neatly separated like that. Yeah, that's a cool way of organizing it. Oh, I will take notes.
No wonder she seems out of it lately. If that monster had seen her, she'd be gone too. You need to help catch him before the killer learns she was a witness.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Clara could be a target if the killer knew.
Oh, well, the killer's dead, so...
Well, the killer's dead, so that's not an issue. Yeah, you have my word.
Good. Claire's a good person. She's been a good friend to me. I can't lose anyone else.
You won't be losing anyone else. Not letting it happen. No.
The writers of this wouldn't put someone through Doomed Eerie twice, right?
That would be so
Surely not.
evil. I mean,
Right?
I can see it happening, but that'd be so awful. I mean, like, let's say like Maria was the protagonist in a story. I can see that happening, the double Doomed Eerie. But that's like if you really, really want to unleash trauma on a character. It's just mean. But I can see it. It depends on the type of story it is. If you're going for more hopeful, you're not going to do the Doomed Eerie twice. If you're going for a more cynical or more tragic tale, oh yeah, no, pull out the double Doomed Eerie. A false alibi.
Please don't be too hard on Mr. Crown. It sounds like he only wanted to protect the person he cares about. I just hope he didn't sidetrack the detective's investigation too much.
Thankfully not. I do like that Maria is kinda... I wouldn't say she likes Hugo, but is appreciative of him. She doesn't hate him outright.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you look at it from like an abstract point of view, he caught the person that killed Alina.
Oh yeah, he did. Which, you know, everybody knows we definitely had a hand in. But yeah, no. So yeah, no, I can see why she'd appreciate his presence. Bless me, Father.
Something's upset the priest? Poor man. Hopefully it's nothing serious. I didn't get the impression he was very resilient.
Do you know him?
Oh, Mary asked this one
Oh yeah,
before.
we asked this before, yeah.
Yeah.
One more. He was set up!
Shut up!
Oh, okay.
I don't really know anything about that, I'm afraid.
Maria Eepy.
I'm getting kind of sleepy. I'm gonna go home and read until I pass out.
Bye, Maria. See you soon.
See ya!
How's Hugo gonna react to the evidence we have for now?
Did we show him all of this already? I'm not
Uh,
sure now.
Let's try and see if we did or not.
Mhm.
Hello again.
Hugo.
Got anything for me?
Let's see. Oh, yes, we do. Show
Show him the
slides.
false alibi. He's gonna be so mad.
Slides, false alibi.
Ugh. I should know. He's lucky I have compassion for a fool in love. We've all been there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, huh? No, okay. Continue,
No.
continue, Hugo. We'll continue for now, Hugo. We're gonna backtrack for that in a minute.
I won't charge him for obstruction of justice. He's on thin ice after this.
So, fool in love, huh? Who have you been in love with, Hugo?
It's the partner. I'm telling
Is it?
you.
Yeah, is it? Was it your partner? Would you have done everything for your partner? Huh?
I can't remember. Is he the one who said he had a fiance?
Yeah,
Or not?
Hugo had a fiance. It was, the fiance was female though. He's talked about her before, not to us specifically, but to
The other
the first
bartender,
bartender,
right?
the other bartender. Yeah, he had a fiance. But then he also spoke about his partner at the precinct when he first started in Bukovi, and they were pretty close. They were chummy. So did he have a thing for his partner?
Which one?
Huh?
Which one is it?
Or was it the fiance? Was he really that head over heels in love with his fiance? She did move with him to Bukovi. So, yeah, maybe it was the fiance, but I have questions. I can imagine just standing there, Hugo saying this, and he says, "Yeah, I have compassion for a fool in love. We've all been there." I'm like, huh? Just dumbfounded
Scribble,
expression.
scribble.
Scribble.
You've been in love?
Okay then, well, that's decent. I mean, no, we're going down the rabbit hole.
And we need this tea.
You've been in love?
Don't sound so surprised.
The bloosh. No, wait, huh?
Let's just move
No.
on from that. Nope, I'm not answering that.
Damn it, Hugo. I want to know more about that, but we'll get it out of him eventually. Slides across folder. Bless me, Father.
Father Lacey was overcome with anxiety on the morning of the murders. That's suspicious timing. Did he know what was about to happen? Ask him about this. It could be very important. And I'd rather you dealt with him than me.
That's what deputies are for.
He'd probably just cry to me all day.
Probably. Sad sack.
I'll spare the "I told you so" partner, but I'm sure I don't need to tell you. This is bad. The only saving grace for Bjorn is our lack of a motive. We need to know what this argument is about.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm really digging the fact that he's actually calling us partner now.
Howdy, partner.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy about that. It's such a small thing, but that acknowledgement is nice. It's
Yeah.
very nice. But the setup. He was framed, I tell ya.
So he did kill the second victim. I figured he would confess sooner or later.
Wait, you had an idea about this already? I mean, it was self-defense. It was perfectly defensible. Even if it
So
was...
he claims.
Even if
Does
it was
Bjorn expect us
reprehensible.
Does Bjorn expect us to believe Petru lured him out there to die, only to be killed himself that same night? 2 betrayals is not very elegant, is it? And are you sure you read the time of the message correctly? Something about it just doesn't line up.
Huh. I'm sure we're missing something.
Because I think what happened is the first murderer took Petru's phone and got Bjorn to, kill him off too.
Yeah, so...
But then it screwed up.
Okay, so... Yeah, no, he can't have sent that message because he was dead by 11.
Yeah.
And the message was sent to Bjorn at 11:30.
So the killer is saying to kill Bjorn to get rid of, any evidence of money
Yeah.
laundering, and then boom, he died instead.
Yeah, so the timeline was Petru was dead at 11. That's the real murderer. Took Petru's phone, messaged Bjorn at 11:30 to, I guess, tie up loose ends. And then Bjorn killed him. So that's the timeline there. It can't have been Petru, but the person who killed Petru had to have known about the relationship between Petru and Bjorn, like their the thing that they'd set up.
Yeah.
The outfits are so cool. Yeah, they are. So,
Hi, Pots.
all right. So definitely the murderer knew about what was going on with the money laundering. Bjorn was a loose end, tried to kill him. So, what it?
Probably combine those two clues.
Yeah, we can probably combine those. Okay. All right. We got more people. to
Say,
talk
this is
to.
a contradiction.
Take that! This is a contradiction in your statement. This is not court. Oh, okay. All right, we got more things to figure out, Hugo. We should keep working.
By the way, Fo, if you want another great artist to follow, Pots is amazing. Pots did the fan art that I shared recently on my Twitter.
Ooh.
Ooh. Wow.
I think I saw that. I'm gonna take a peek at the artist profile later when I get a chance. I'm just adding more people to my follows. Because hey, artists will follow other artists. I admire other artists' work. Occasionally, I get commissions sometimes or trade. All right, so we got some new information. I guess we talked to people. We still need to talk to Father Lacey. We still need to talk to Peter because they both know something. I'm hoping Peter shows up the next day though,
Yes.
because we need that information. Okay.
Combine Scotia Mule with the setup?
I tried.
Yeah.
No, never mind. Surely we can combine setup with something, though.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
I'm trying to. Her.
Still missing a lot, dang it.
We're missing a bit. These two are related to each other. Their assignment. Okay. We got red-handed from that.
Mm-hmm.
No, we got the false alibi. Oh, actually, oh no, wait, yeah. Hang on. Two birds,
There we
one
go.
stone. There we go. Petru was already dead when Bjorn received the message from his portogram. If Bjorn is telling the truth, that means his attacker was also Petru's killer. Sadly, the body can no longer be identified. We'll need to find another way to find the killer's identity. Okay, so we got that.
That's important. We can combine that with something.
Yeah, two birds, one stone. I'm trying to drag.
Connect the dots.
It's going to be really funny if Father Lacey is how we identify the killer.
I feel like it might be.
It's gonna be really funny.
There's one thing that Clara mentioned when she found out that there was murder. The guy was whistling.
Yeah, he's whistling.
So that's an identifier, I guess. But
Peter might know who this is then.
Peter might know because
Peter, there's a good chance Peter might know like the MOs and whatnot.
yeah, there's a good chance he would.
This
And
is
with-
also someone who's been murdering for a long time.
Yeah, because I think Peter mentioned that it was a professional hit from what it looked like. So he definitely knows something. We got to talk to him in order to figure out who this guy is.
I also want to throw this idea out there. Because of the fact that culture and everything keeps popping up, what are the chances that the song that's being whistled is like a nursery rhyme or something like that? That would place them as like Bakovian or Sarin or whatever.
Or an immigrant. Oh god. Oh no. Yeah, wanna bet that the assassin's also an immigrant, a foreigner? That wouldn't surprise me either, because it's kind of like that plausible deniability too. It's like, oh yeah, no, they're from out of town. You know, they do the hit and then they're gone. So pit the kitty. And then let's move on to the next day. We're moving on to day 5. Like, it feels like this investigation is both going slower and faster at the same time. Like, fast in the sense that we're getting a lot of clues, but also not really going anywhere. Oh, look who's back. But then
Peter.
slower in the fact that, like, we know. We have a good idea about how everything's going or where it could go, but we don't have the pieces. We know what's missing.
Hello, young miss, I'm here to return my book.
What?
I'm here to return my book.
This isn't the library, Ms. Okay, you know what? It's fine.
It was quite the thriller. Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, let me tell you.
I actually really like that one, by the way. Guilty pleasure! It's like, okay.
More in common.
Like, okay, like... Pride and Prejudice is a classic, but, you know... It's a period piece. But then you throw zombies into the mix, and it's like, oh yeah, give it to me. It's like so good. It got so much better. Like the whole relationship between Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy is like so much better. That sexual tension. She wants to remain, you know, the independent warrior woman, but then there's the expectation, you know, to get married so that, you know, somebody can inherit her father's money and estate and she can be taken care of. And then Mr. Darcy is just, you know, a very, very stern and severe man, but he's so in love with her but can't spit it out, but he's still got his own you know, traditional expectations, doesn't really know how to adapt her. It's like so good. But yeah, like it turns like the period piece romance into kind of like an action romance type thing, and it's actually really great. Did I hear Mr. Darcy?
We were talking about Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
Yeah, it's great. Now, admittedly, I've seen the movie is a guilty pleasure of mine. My husband and I watch it periodically because it's not amazing cinema, but it's a guilty pleasure. It's fun. It is very fun.
It is a good watch.
It is a really good watch. I highly recommend it.
As Zombies, Miss Darcy would be still head over heels with Liz. I could see it. You know what? That's a good continuation.
Actually, okay. So, DG. So, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Sorry we're still going on about this, but it is a really, really fun movie and a fun story. So, the thing about Pride and Prejudice and Zombies is that it takes place in like the 1800s. I forget exactly when. But what happened was that zombie apocalypse happened, really only in Britain, I think. That's the implication. But, like, the zombie plague was brought over in ships because of, like, the vast increase in trade. But, yeah, the plague got brought to the UK, and stuff happened. A bunch of historical battles, actually. It's like 1810, more or less. Yes, thank you, Regency era. So a bunch of, like, historical battles still kind of happened, but, you know, with zombies involved instead. And, they managed to beat them back, and, you know, they entered a new era of society where most of the nobles were combat trained in order to deal with zombies. And if you were wealthy, you sent your kids to Japan for combat training. But Liz and her sisters were sent to China instead, so they got Shaolin training. So, and it was considered that, oh yeah, you know, if you were trained in Japan, you're a lot more cultured and combat capable. But, because, like, the Shaolin training is more... It's based more in, the... like, aesthetic mindset, so, like, deprivation, being put into uncomfortable positions, and just, like, yeah, just hard work and stuff. But yeah, there's a bit of a culture clash there. And, so, you have British officers wielding katanas in Regency Britain. It's so great. It's so weeb, but it's so great.
That does
It's
sound
very
fun.
fucking good.
It's so great. And then you have
Did you-
yeah, Liz and her sisters doing like Shaolin training and fighting with Jian swords and stuff. It was so good. Anyway, yes. You go on, Ralph.
Did you
Yes.
did you what was I saying?
It helps that Mr.
I think-
Darcy in
I
that
think-
movie is also
yeah.
kind of hot. I love that actor. The few things that I've seen him in, he's yeah, tall, dark, and handsome. Anyway, go on. What was that?
No, I was because I was reminded of the fact that there's so many like underrated Keira Knightley movies because of Pride and Prejudice.
Oh yeah,
And I was reminded of like, have you ever seen the King Arthur movie with Keira Knightley in it?
yes, yes.
That was my gay awakening.
Yeah. Like, not historically accurate, but still a fun watch. It's still really cool. Also, like weird fantasy alternate history type things. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Oh my god.
Like, okay. I know the concept sounds really, really stupid. Abraham Lincoln, but killing vampires that killed his mother? I mean, I'm sorry, that's actually really, really cool and badass. And
That's
the Civil War was against vampires. It's great.
I might know that.
But yeah, no, it's not, you know, the height of cinema, but still a really, really fun watch. It is a good popcorn movie. I don't care what anyone else says, it's fun. Not everything has to be, you know, pretentious and highbrow. Okay? I am
still
allowed
say
to
you both
like
could yap
cheesy
forever.
movies. Huh? Oh yeah, we could yap forever. But yeah, no, if you've never seen Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, fun movie, I highly recommend. Also, healthy dose of romance. It's very cute.
You can do a watch party with that.
We should. And then Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, also really, really fun alternate history type thing. normally they're really cheesy concepts that you could probably roll your eyes at, but no, they're actually really fun.
Y'all want to know one of my guilty pleasure movies that gets people rolling their eyes at me every time I bring it up?
What?
Warm Bodies.
No, that's a fun one too. Actually, okay. I've seen it a couple of times. I enjoy it, but there's also a parody movie that's a parody on like that Zombieland, The Walking Dead. It's an independent movie called The Walking Deceased, and it's pretty fun. It's very fun. But it's a parody. It's a parody of all of those Warm Bodies, Walking Dead, Zombieland. It's a huge set. It's really fun. But yeah, no, Warm Bodies is nice, and I feel so stupid because I didn't realize until like second watching and beyond that it's Romeo and Juliet, but in the zombie apocalypse. Because what is it? The main female lead's name is Julie, I think.
And he's R.
Yeah, he's R. And you don't find out what his name is, other than the fact it's just R. And you're like, wait, Julie? R? No way! Psh, mind blown. But yeah, no. I do not roll my eyes at that. No, I cannot. It's fun. Like, people say there's no such thing as original ideas. Well, there's still fun ways you can play with those ideas, and, you know, like that. It doesn't have to be highbrow cinema. Nope. Weirdly enough, the more pretentious the movie, the more I hate it. Like, if it's like, you know, highbrow award bait type stuff, I'm like, what is it? I'm sorry, I'm digressing a lot, but so there's one really, really critically acclaimed movie that came out this year. Everybody was talking it up so much and how amazing it was, and then I watched it with my husband. I'm like, wait, I had a lot of nitpicks about it. Is Sinners. People were talking about how great it was, and there were some really, really good things about it. But I had some bones to pick with the story and how they handled certain things about it. And also, like, it reminded me a lot of From Dusk Till Dawn. just like, in terms of the genre shift and stuff like that and how it went. But this is gonna sound really, really random, but the KKK tie-in in the story, I'm like, this seems like an afterthought. They really could have just dropped it and it wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
And the slow build-up is not my complaint. Like, for that kind of story, it makes sense for the genre shift. Like, From Dusk Till Dawn, it seems like, oh, you know, like a Prohibition era, like, speakeasy type story, like, oh, we gotta keep this on the down low or whatever and trying to make it a success. That makes sense. That was fun, the build up, and then up until the genre shift with the vampires. But then also the one story element that I kind of felt they fumbled a little bit with was the music powers thing, being able to unite past, present, and future and whatnot. That would have been an interesting concept, but
it should have either had like more prevalence or been central.
Yeah, like, the movie's not terrible, but it could have used a little bit of polishing in that it had a lot of really interesting elements that would have been really, really great and cool if they'd been either the sole focus or gotten more focus, but they tried to do too much at once, I feel, and that hurt it.
Yeah.
It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie, but there's some things that I probably would have axed, and it would have made it better. That's my thing. That's my opinion.
One last little bit tangent thing. Another thing too, so this is like a big deal for me, because I'm half Mexican, half Russian. So I grew up on a lot of different like foreign films, foreign to the United States. But like one of the really big ones is if you ever seen Desperado with Antonio Banderas?
I think I might have seen that.
Where he plays a mariachi, a guitar
Yeah,
player.
yeah. He's the
was on a
mariachi.
country?
That's what they call him. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah.
That's a sequel. It's a sequel. It's a sequel to the original Mexican movie called El Mariachi, which has a completely different cast and is a much older film. It's like if somebody decided that they wanted to make a sequel to Casablanca today, and then that sequel became really popular.
I think it was like a series of movies. There was that Desperado, and I think is known. I don't think Once Upon a Time in Mexico comes after that, or is it? I swear it's a series of movies. But like Antonio Banderas is in a couple of those. But yeah, no, I do remember he's the mariachi.
It's really freaking good. I highly recommend that movie to basically anybody.
Oh yeah. Like yeah, I've seen that one. It's good. But yeah, no, like oh God, we can talk movies so much and have so much to say.
I'm just letting the girls yap.
Yes. Anyway.
Because I know you enjoy opportunities like this, Fo.
I do.
We just need to schedule a freaking Yap Fest.
We do. We need to. We need to have like a collab, like just round table talking about writing, talking about TTRPG stuff, talking about movies because we can yap so much. All right.
One true yapping buddy.
Back to the game. Murder.
Oh, murder. We have a bunch of key people that we can talk to today.
Who do you want to do first?
I don't know if Feng Bai would be able to give us more information. The two big ones we need to talk to are Peter and Father Lacey. I kind of want to leave Peter for last because I like Peter, and the longer he hangs around in the bar, he can just be a free bouncer. So keep all the unwanteds away. Should we?
Unofficial bouncer.
He is the unofficial bouncer. So,
Yes.
who should we talk to? I think Peter though would have the most information. You know what? Let's talk to Peter first. We need to identify this killer, and I think Peter would know the most. So let's.
All right, let me get a sip of water.
First. I like to keep Peter for last, but he knows a lot.
That's a lie, Fo. That's a lie.
Huh?
You always go to him first, anyways.
Oh yeah, I always go to him first because I like him. Okay, shut up. But we need to talk to him.
Bartender.
Peter.
Let's have a nice, calm chat.
We asked him about Carla before, and he was he drunk? Did we get him drunk?
Well, we asked it. I think we already asked it.
No, wait, no, we talked about it. He was cagey about it. He didn't talk about. We need to get him drunk. Okay, so his affection's high enough. So drinky. What would be a good?
Let's see if we did ask him about it. I want to know.
You find a clean glass and place it on the table. Peter perks up. In need of a tipple, Peter?
Yes, I am. Let's get started.
Alright, so we need him drunk. We need at
Okay,
least
we definitely have not asked it yet. Never mind.
We've not asked him? Okay. So we need something that's at least a 7, but that he's not
Drama
going
queen.
to absolutely. Drama queen, you think?
It's the only option.
Okay then. It's a little sweeter than what we normally give him, but
It is literally the only option that can get him drunk enough.
Yeah.
Oh, we need him to spill tea. I guess drama king's work.
Yeah, we never
Yeah.
spilled the beans.
Even your experiments taste alright.
What's that supposed to mean? Ah, so, you're, unemployed now?
Ooh.
Peter looks at you through narrowed eyes. Now lubricated with alcohol, it seems he's ready to talk. His expression softens as he lets his guard down a little, becoming surprisingly somber for his usual doing.
Spare me your teasing, bartender. I'm really not in the mood for it.
You're this down about a job? What's the matter? Yeah, what's the matter?
There's no point in beating around the bush with you, is there? You squeeze it out of me sooner or later anyways. She's fucking dead, Squirt.
Wait, what? What? Carla's dead? Let's just go with what, because that was my first reaction.
Yeah. You heard me right.
There was nothing in the papers about this.
You've got your finger on the pulse, eh? There hasn't been a peep because I'm keeping it that way.
Oh shit,
The days when journalists risk their lives investigating the criminal underwear are long gone. Journos sit around their offices now drinking Joe. You're lucky if they're brave enough to poke their nose out the window. They'd rather reword Bukovi PD press releases. And any chance of exposing blue-collar shit, forget about it. The papers are owned by the people who need to control the press, and have the money to make it happen.
the press is crooked?
What do you think, Squirt? Yeah, I say the press is pretty crooked. I worked all kinds of jobs, and one or two of them were all about making sure the right folks got the right stories printed.
Or the wrong folks?
The right folks are the ones that pay me. The wrong folks are the dead ones. Not hard to remember. Keep it simple, bartender. That's my advice to you. And at all times, keep your nose out. Bukovi's a powder keg. And as soon as news of Carla's king the bucket gets out, it'll be bedlam. We'll have a street war on our hands, and no folks looking to fill her shoes already.
So, how'd she die?
Carla met a brutal end at the hands of someone you never want to meet. I could barely recognize the body. Would hate to find yours in a similar state one day. That's all. And hey, at least your debt is off now. I wasn't lying.
I mean, that's good, but are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just never expected to outlive Carla. Never mind find her body like that. She always seemed invincible, you know. 3 steps ahead. She was unpredictable, but my world is an unstable one. And she kept things quieter. She made it seem like no matter what happened, we had a plan for it. I've seen plenty of folks get messed up, but this was a bad scene, Squirt. I got a strong stomach, but it's different when you see someone like Carla in that state. It felt like... Like I'd taken my first steps down the wrong road, and there's no way back. I had to take care of it before anyone saw. Carried her out to the car in the dark and drove an hour out of the city to go dig a pit in some forgotten piss hole off the road. Had to torch my gloves along with her books after it was done. They were all so soaked. Sat in the grass and smoked half a pack of Marlows before I could get behind the wheel again.
It shook you up.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the mess left behind. Goddess. Who knows how bad things will get now. I need another drink.
Happily. Pour you another. Okay, so Carla's fucking dead.
And it sounds like beaten to death.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think Carla might have had a hand in whatever money laundering was going on. Actually, I think this pretty much confirms it. Because remember the first time we talked to... you weren't here, actually. Neither you or Archon were here. But the last time we talked to Peter about Carla, she does have her hands in money laundering. So I think this kind of confirms that she's had a hand in whatever Petru was doing. Whoever killed Petru probably also killed her. So he knows. Also, I do kind of feel bad for Peter. He is a career criminal, but he's never seen anything that bad. And for it to shake him up that much, ugh. Okay, so more story and more conversations about work. So the news about Carla's demise would change everything about your work. I'm gonna say first.
Put that together, did you? Yeah, her little vacation is already putting people on edge. And some folks are getting rowdy, getting some real funny ideas. Once the truth gets out, there's gonna be some serious upheaval in my world. I doubt there'll be much sitting around anymore. I need to get ahead of this. I need to sort out what I'm gonna do.
Ooh.
You could or you should.
You could quit. Or you should quit. Oh. Suggestion or like insistence?
Depends on how much you care about him.
Well, I think the italics also is important here because it reads more like you should quit.
Yeah.
Like you're saying that that's what you should do, but it's probably not what you're going to do.
Yeah. Like, I know if we tell him, yeah, you could quit, he's probably going to make up some excuse, like, why he can't. Whereas, like, the should is like, this is bad, you should get out now.
Yeah,
Because it's gonna
I
get
think that you
worse.
should quit makes more sense here.
Yeah.
Your boss is dead. There's no one keeping you there.
Yeah, there's no one keeping there. He could be free now and do whatever the hell he wanted. And I think his whole mood, like why he's been so kind of on edge and grumpy, is because that's exactly the position he's in right now. He doesn't have a boss like holding anything over his head anymore. He could get out. He's tried to get out. This is the perfect opportunity for him. Just, I
Yeah.
don't know if I think he's kind of on the fence about going through with it because being a criminal is kind of all he's known.
Agreed.
You should quit.
I don't know. What else am I good for? I see my mates clabber over each other to climb to the top.
But not you.
Maybe I'm getting too old for this. Or too soft.
mean, I think you've always been a little soft. Not that that's a bad thing.
Oh, soft, squishy boy.
You don't seem very soft to me. You,
Soft boy.
You have been nicer recently. Hmm. I think that the tough guy act is not entirely an act, but he definitely has a soft side, which, you know, I am not objecting to at all. But he doesn't want this. He doesn't want this life. He clearly doesn't. He wants something better for himself. I don't think he thinks he deserves it, though. You have been nicer recently.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, stream's lagging. I can't see the text. Okay, it's good now.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you've grown on me. Kinda like a fungus. I suppose if someone put a contract on you now, I wouldn't even do it. I'd probably cut off someone else's finger and say it was yours. You might need to wear gloves for a while.
Kinda sweet.
Thank you. It is kind of sweet. It's like, thank you for not wanting to kill me. How romantic.
Oh, whoa, woo, woo.
Whoa, woo.
I guess I am sort of. I'm at this sort of crossroads. There's only two ways I can go. I can't see a way to split the difference.
What are those two roads?
The first one isn't too different from the road of Marianne, but it's gonna get real bumpy. I can see how things are getting worse on the streets. Once that obituary is in the papers, it's gonna be chaos. Do I step up, grab Kala's throne before anyone else has a chance to, and make a play for it? Do I try to keep up?
I don't know, but the idea of, you know, criminal underworld King Peter is kind of, interesting.
Kinda doing things for you?
A tiny bit, yeah. Crime Lord Peter? Yeah, sure. I'm digging it. But I don't think that's something he actually really wants.
Definitely not.
I think
it's what he thinks is the logical step.
Yeah. I think he himself prefers being, you know, the background thug kind of guy that can just sort of disappear.
Maybe this is the opportunity to hire him as a bouncer.
Yeah, you know, that's what I was thinking too. It's like, hey, you need a job, right? You have a particular set of skills. Well, I'm in need of a particular set of skills, and you got them.
Vincent would never hire him.
Vincent would
Why
not
not?
hire him. I mean, we could hire him on the sly, but I don't think we could get anything past Vincent.
Why not?
So it's either yeah, why not?
Peter's starring.
Yeah. He is.
He's not an immigrant.
But he's also poor, and he's also a criminal, which Vincent, you know, is double no for him. I mean, we could just hire him on the sly without Vincent knowing, but or you know, just get Vincent out of the picture somehow. I mean, yeah. We're not gonna talk about that.
Nope. Because if I go down that road, I'm gonna have to become the monster folk already think I am. Worse than that.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be that.
The folks that will survive those street wars are gonna be the ones that are willing to do whatever it takes to come out on top. The survivors ain't gonna be the cleverest or the calmest ones.
Are you sure?
Oh yes, this ain't the first Underworld war. I've been through 5, maybe 6 if you count the distillery affair. Every time the same thing happens, the worst gets worse, and the rest get dead. And I always choose the first option. That's why my face is so interesting looking.
But there is another way, isn't there?
Sure, there's always another way.
And
And what? Leave and become the average schmo? What do you think? I become some loser? Some nobody?
Peter, talk to me. You'll never be just some loser. I don't. Peter, talk to me. Come on.
Look, I got friends that walked that road, left the life and went straight. It ended badly for them, and they were smarter than me. What chance have I got, even with Carla too dead, to send her goons after me for ditching her?
The same thing doesn't have to happen to you. You can learn from their mistakes. Yeah, the same thing doesn't have to happen to you.
Yeah? Say I settle down, move out of the city, start working at a market stall, selling cucumbers to grandmothers, making small talk with farmers and customers, really connecting with the common man. And one day some old man comes in and he recognizes me from my scars. He remembers how I kneecapped his nephew for missing payments on a fucking loan for a barn extension. When the old bastard turns up to my market stall with his 66 burly cousins, and I got no weapon and my guard's down, how am I gonna explain to them that I'm a changed man who's found redemption and peace, before they stab me with fucking pitchforks and throw my corpse in a grain silo?
Sounds like he's really thought about this. Maybe avoid farmers? Doesn't have to be that way. You're being dramatic. It doesn't have to be that way or you're being dramatic. I don't want to belittle his feelings on the matter because those are some pretty legitimate concerns and could conceivably happen. Doesn't have to be that way.
I don't know, Squirt. You really think I got it in me to start over? Turn a new leaf? Goddess knows. I would have broke your legs last week if the boss asked me to. Would have felt bad about it, obviously, but I still would have done it.
Wait, what happened to cutting off somebody else's finger and saying it's mine?
That was last week.
Knowing that, you still think someone like me deserves a chance at a regular, legitimate life?
I mean, if you really want it, yeah, sure, why not? Maybe you should stay true to who you really are. No, I am not saying that. I believe you can do it, Peter, and I want to help you. I want to offer him the bouncer job. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. This is your chance to be in control. You should take it.
I say number 2 or number 4.
Yeah, 2 or 4, I think. He likes us. He does. So,
Yeah.
But
Maybe
I
a little
don't.
oboe?
But I don't know if he'd be too proud to accept that help. Whereas, like, this one, it's like, this is your life. You can do whatever the heck you want. I think Peter probably needs more guidance, particularly from somebody that he trusts, and that's us. So.
Yeah, I agree.
But either way, either one of those 2 and 4, those give him a nudge, but one is like, okay, you can do this yourself, or, I believe in you and I want to help. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, because I think that's what I would do. Yeah, I think you can do it, Peter, and I want to help you.
Well, I'll consider it. Thanks for having some faith in me, Squirt. That means a lot. I guess you're telling me what I need to hear. I appreciate it.
That smile is so nice.
Now let's change the subject before I get all mushy on you.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that. Sure.
And I have to BRB, so
Okay.
you can talk to someone else in the meantime if you want.
We gotta show him stuff, though.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta step away for a second too, so that we're going to take a small.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab myself a snack in the meantime, so I will be right back.
Ah, damn it.
I'm back, man.
Ah, you're back. Okay.
I'm back now, sorry.
That's fine. I went to grab a snack. Alright, so we got some stuff that we need to show Peter.
We definitely need to show him the two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
And the setup and red-handed.
Uh, so we know about Carla's demise. Carla is dead, having been beaten to death in her office last week. Very brutal murder. Peter seems to know more about her killer, but is unwilling to tell me. I'll have to piece it together myself. Oh,
Yeah, you can show him that too.
yeah.
The motive.
Let's see. There's that. Red-handed, no. Well, we can show him a bunch of these things. We've got 4 things to ask him.
We should show him the mule for sure. Tell Peter that he's been money laundering.
Yeah, let's do that. Scotian mule.
We have returned.
Yep, I'm back too. I should have known he was involved in all this. The lumbering fool.
You know something.
Well, for once I actually do. Of course, it's because this sort of stuff is entirely crooked, but I presume that's why you asked me.
Sorry.
Doesn't matter. No point in keeping your secrets now anyways. Your third party, it was Carla.
Ah, shit. I knew it!
Who else could afford to bribe the goddamn treasurer of Bukovi? All thanks to people like you taking out loans.
Why are you pinning this on me?
She was making big plays, getting ambitious. When you rule Underworld, eventually you look around and realize you are still under the people of real power. Petru was as greedy as they come. Bribing him was an easy ticket into both his cash book and his inner circle, increasing Carla's influence over local politics. If you ask me, she was flying too close to the sun. Guys like that can't be trusted. The respectable types will always see us as garbage, no matter how high we climb. When Carla came out of the darkness, they burned her up. But who the hell ever listens to me, right? I was hired for my muscle, not my brains. Or looks. Naturally, my advice doesn't get heeded too often. Like when I advise a bartender not to dig into this kind of stuff.
Alright, I get the hint. So, the third party whose money Bjorn had been carrying to Petru was Carla, who was bribing the treasurer for her own gains. Peter believes she may have been flying too close to the sun trying to deal with people like him. Alright, so we now know that the money that was being laundered with Petru was from Carla, who I guess was trying to buy off a politician so she could, get more power, which is totally a thing that criminals will do. So, I think Petru was killed because they found out he was dealing with a criminal. And she was, a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And the question is, who was responsible for that? Well, same
Still
person
think the
killed
same
Petru
guy who
Carla.
killed Petru is probably the same one who killed Carla, yeah.
Same motive, or not, same MO, same method.
Same method of beating
Beating
someone to
to
death
death.
with your fist.
Yeah. That's a pretty good connection. We can't show him Carla's bribe or Carla's demise because he told us that information.
We could show him 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
Good idea. Poor execution. Who disposes of evidence at their place of work? Especially after they've just been at the scene of another crime. He should have at least dumped the body in a river. Or
Peter! No, don't tell me.
Right. Sorry. I'll tell you this. Whoever this guy was, he knew where Bjorn worked. That he had a connection to Petru, and where Petru would be that night. This is not some amateur.
Professional hit?
And we got one more we can ask him.
One more, huh? Setup maybe?
It is a logical one you can ask.
Yeah.
Or red-handed, either two.
Oh, he was definitely set up.
Yeah, we can tell Matt, yeah. I would have bet money on the killer taking Bjorn down, but never write off a Scotian, I guess. Bjorn fucked up that guy good and proper. I've seen it before. The will to survive is just stronger in some folks than others.
I love how Peter looks so proud of Bjorn right now.
Yeah, he does.
Can't believe Petra sent him up though. Fucking rat. He had it coming. I gotta beat it. Time to stop drinking in the bar and go home and drink in bed instead.
See you soon, Peter. Thank you. Can I just say, listening to you curse DG is kind of funny.
I never do it, but I have to for the theme.
It's so jarring though, because I know you don't normally curse, and then portraying a character that kind of swears like a sailor, it's really funny.
You told me there's worse lines than this.
I wouldn't say worse. Yeah. I mean, you could have been stuck, with Elliot.
Or more lines that were uncomfortable.
You could be Archon and have been stuck with Elliot and Vincent.
Hey, look! I'm doing Vincent, and I'm like embracing it, kinda for the fun.
Let's talk to.
You gotta do it for the funny.
Yeah, let's talk to Fungbai for a little bit.
I need my voice to have a break. Yep.
I feel like we're getting closer.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Evening, Miss Bai.
Let's catch up, dear.
First, drinky. You gently place a glass on the counter. Would you like a drink, Miss Bai?
Oh, yes, I would. And where does the return book pile?
Oh, just on my right hand side, there's just a pile of books there. You can just go ahead and dump it there.
Excellent, thank you.
I will take care of it. Not royal flush, we don't need her drunk. Minute punch.
Delicious! You're quite the squirrel-killed mixologist. I should bring you some teas. Perhaps your clientele might like it mixed with something alcoholic.
Her. She's the one who told us about Father Lacey being drunk. Will you bless me, Father?
You could ask that one, yeah.
Let's ask that.
That's a better clue.
Goodness, if the father knew something awful was about to happen, that would certainly have explained the state I found him in. But why didn't he tell anyone about it? Why lock the confessional? I'm really worried he might be in some sort of trouble.
Man, imagine the priest getting assassinated. That would make me kind of sad. I mean, he's a sad sack, but he doesn't deserve that.
Okay, so hold on, wait. Since Peter did not know the identity of the killer, John might actually know. Oh no.
Oh no.
I know you can be very persuasive, bartender, so please, speak to him. I know he's always been fond of the royal flush. Perhaps it'll make him warm up to you.
Oh, is that her? Is that her hint that we need to build up affection with him?
That might be a hint, yeah.
It's worth a try.
Very funny hint, but it's a hint.
Yeah, I think it's the game telling you that you need to build up affection with him in order to ask him certain questions.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So it's like, oh yeah, you don't have to give him weak stuff all the time. You need to build up affection, make him like you. Clara's statement.
It sounds to me like Clara's lucky she wasn't spotted, or things would have ended badly for her. I know Maria has a soft spot for her, but if you ask me, the girl's a bit too brave for her own good.
Yeah, don't be a hero, Clara. Perhaps. But you do know Clara would defend her with her life. Maria's knight in shining armor.
Knight in shining maid outfit.
Yes, knight. Oh yeah, knight in shining maid outfit. Ask her about the Scotian mule. Maybe she'd have some input on that.
Yeah, I don't need to know about this. Considering what poor Mr. Johansson is already dealing with, you've chosen a bad time to be loose-lipped.
Oopsie, you're right. I'm sorry. My bad.
Can't believe you did that again.
I need to stop telling people stuff.
Stop telling people who don't want the personal info.
Let's talk about
Personal
Carla
info.
being. Let's talk about Carla being dead. Maybe not.
She won't know anything about that. I can already say that.
I wouldn't put it past Miss Vi.
Actually, I'm tempted. Let's tell her about Carla's demise. This is new info.
Arla, is that a type of car?
Oh well, I tried.
Hello. I'm afraid I don't know of whom you speak.
Alright, fair enough.
This has been delightful, but I must be getting home.
Alright then. The time is by. See you again soon.
Oh, which way is the door again? Why does it always move?
Up the stairs. It's always been there. Alright, now we got the depressed priest and Vincent.
Both
Let's
of
talk
them,
to the-
yes.
Let's talk to the depressed priest because he probably has more to say.
I can probably only stay for the remainder of this day.
That's fine.
Okay, so I gotta get a bunch of stuff taken care of.
No problem.
Oh, good.
Ja.
Bartender.
John.
With everything going on, I require something strong to get me through the week. Please, again. We probably do need a show of evidence before we can ask him more things.
We have him at 25. You know what? Let's show him something first before I give him a drink.
Show him bless
Just
me,
in
Father.
case. Yeah, bless me, Father.
That's the important one.
That's the big one.
You're asking me about confessions? And why they are not open right now? This city is steeped in sin. I doubt the goddess herself could burn it away. Sometimes I wonder if reality is some elaborate joke. I am too obtuse to appreciate, or perhaps I am the punchline. I digress. Confessions are a sacred affair, and I've sworn an oath of secrecy. Whatever a person confesses, it stays between me and them. But I am taught to seek the greater good, or perhaps breaking my vows is justified when it serves a higher purpose, like condemning a monster.
Oh. A monster?
It happened last week. I was in the confession box one evening when a man stepped in. I heard a voice then, not of a man, but of a beast. With an air so matter-of-fact it made my blood run cold. He spoke about a murder he was about to commit. An innocent man would die at his hands. But not only did he ask for forgiveness, he asked whether the goddess considers that a greater sin than if it were a guilty man, or if it's all the same to her. Confessions are about atonement for sins of the past. You cannot ask for permission to commit future sins. That's not in the rules. That's cheating.
I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Of course, I did not say this to him. What was I gonna do? Become a hero for the first time in my life while in the presence of a murderer? He ignored my feeble attempts to make him reconsider, and asked me how safe I really felt under the goddess' protection. I've never been so afraid in my life, but that wasn't even the worst part.
What was?
The infernal whistling. When he finally walked away and left me shaking with fear in the confession box, he whistled an old tune, and casually as if he was strolling through a park or buying cheese and biscuits. Who whistles after confessing to a murder?
A psychopath? He wasn't murdering in that moment. What a monster. Yeah, no.
Since that day, I can no longer bear the burden of Bukovi's sinners. I'm not just afraid. I also resent the petty concerns of my flock. I know how that sounds, but I am but a man, a small one. I just want to drink wine and lie down.
You know what? I don't blame you. We all have our limits.
That's all I have to say about that.
So, we got a new clue. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Oh, that really goes together, huh?
Yep. I knew there was gonna be a second half to that. Father Lacey has been terrified since the remorseless killer confessed to him a week before the murders, saying he would soon take an innocent life. The man whistled an old tune as he walked away. Okay, so we now have that.
So we were right about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling it on the freaking whistle.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's gonna be that the what he's whistling is gonna be important.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so we still don't know who did it.
But I'll give him a drink before you show me anything else.
Okay. Hmm.
We have not given this man a drink yet.
Oh yeah, we haven't given him a drink, right? Something strong,
You-
or just like keep him talking.
No, you
No.
want to get his affection level up. That's what they said, right?
Get his
Yeah.
affection up.
I mean,
Do it
we
more.
did get him talking, but you know what? After confessing that, yeah, you need a
You
stiff
deserve a
drink.
break.
You deserve this.
Yes,
Okay.
please. Give me what I
Royal
need.
flush. That can't have been easy.
Give me the
So,
one thing that will make me happy.
I wouldn't say happy. Just, just forget this ever happened.
By the gods, I feel like I'm on the cusp of touching radiance. Or perhaps I'm losing my lunch. Either way, that's probably a sign I should continue drinking.
Sure. Have fun with that. Let's give Vincent his drink.
Bartender, why did you walk that man out the door?
He's
He
fine.
tripped on the stairs.
I'm sure he's fine. He'll make it back okay, I guess. Probably. I'm not liable for anything that happens to him after he leaves. Nope, not at all.
Is that in your terms of service?
Yeah, it is. We don't have it terms of service, so, yeah. It's fine. Because having a terms of service would mean we are a completely legal and above board bar, which we are totally not, because, prohibition.
What if we show Vincent for half sinned?
Yeah, I'm gonna show him that.
A murderer making a confession? Just how much has he been drinking? Come up with such outlandish confabulations.
I mean, he's been drinking a lot. But it wasn't some delusion.
You
my
say the
God.
weirdest
Is
things,
is it
bartender.
Vincent?
Wait, is it Vincent? Oh, maybe it could be. Like, oh, you know, society's been going down the drain.
Because he's been freaking stonewalling everything.
God.
Everything in this case.
Man, if it's Vincent, I'm gonna be... I wouldn't say surprised or upset. It makes sense, but I'm gonna be I'm gonna be disappointed if it's Vincent. I'm not gonna be even angry. I'm gonna be disappointed.
Oh wait, isn't the original killer dead though? It can't be him.
No, but
Because whoever did this is a professional, so
Yeah.
it would probably been a hired hand.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I see.
Like the man behind the man type of thing. Because
And you think Vincent would have been the man behind the man?
I wouldn't put it past him. It's getting rid of the unwanteds in society, criminals, right? The poor, the
And-
foreigners,
And the corrupt politician.
and the corrupt politicians. It makes sense. God, I'm gonna be really disappointed if Vincent's really the one behind all this.
We have to put Vincent behind bars.
Well,
Your boss.
Hey, we get to own the bar, so yeah, two birds, one stone. What do you think, Vincent?
If he is telling the truth, the second victim was Petrie's murderer. That's
You
a
should
mighty
get a
big
burger.
if. If it's easy to blame a dead man.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but still. Okay.
You should get a burger, third tier. Get yourself a burger. You deserve one.
Porker.
Let's see what he says about Carla's bribe. Come on.
Yeah, do it. Say it. Some loan shark was bribing our treasurer? Goddess, who knows how much damage that has done? No wonder the mobsters in the city seem to be getting bolder by the day.
All right.
Anyways, I must go.
Bye. Okay, we need to talk to Hugo. This is some big shit that we've uncovered. Hugo!
Hello again.
Hugo, I have some information for you. This will blow the case wide open.
From your face, it looks like you've seen some shit.
I have seen some shit. Two birds, one stone.
Of course. How could I have been so How could I have been so short-sighted?
It's tongue twister. Short-sighted,
I know.
short-sighted, short-sighted. Yeah, it's kind of
I
hard.
know. So our murderer dealt with Petri, stole his portogram, and then lured Bjorn out to the metalworks to kill him too? But why? Why Bjorn? What connects him to Petru? Majah, this is infuriating. How could he have been foolish enough to burn the body and Petru's portogram along with it? We'd find our lead.
Something will turn up, I'm sure. I actually did look up what Miljar means since the last time Hugo used it. It is a Flemish exclamation. Basically, it translates into God's above or God damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, it is Flemish. Flemish is a Belgian dialect. So, if
Nice.
there were any doubt that Hugo was Belgian, well, there you go. He's he's pretty much like a different version of Hercule Poirot, who was also Belgian. He was Agatha Christie's main detective protagonist.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Carla's demise.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big one. Here you go, Hugo. Sit down.
Carla is dead? I don't like this one bit. What is Peter playing at? He kept this under wraps. How are you sure that he didn't do it?
I'm fairly sure he seemed down about it. I trust Peter. I'm not sure. I want to say that I
What will you
trust him,
say?
but I'm fairly sure it's not him. Like, this is just, oh yeah, no, trust me, blah blah blah. Not.
Trust
he
me,
does
bro.
Seem to, yeah, he seemed down about it.
A big fish like Carla dropping off is bad news. It could be a grab for power, but it could also be something more sinister. I wonder if there's a link to our case here. The MO sure rings a bell, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's possible. Carla's bribe.
Petra used Bjorn as a mule to accept bribes from Carla. I had heard whispers she'd been ambitious as of late. She has been trying to get into politics. It seems Petra was her ticket. It seems this little venture ended badly for the both of them. They were noticed, but by who?
That is a good question. Who did that? But
Who done it?
the fact that this is somebody higher up in government, it's got to be really, really up there. This goes all the way to the top. Or maybe rival criminal that wanted in. Who knows? For I have sinned.
A killer in a confessional? That's unusual, to say the least. They didn't consider the priest a threat. They confessed to murder and simply walked away, whistling? I have a bad feeling about this. We're dealing with a cold-blooded killer.
I'm dealing with a professional. So you accept it's not Bjorn?
Not quite. You'll need to prove somehow that this man in the confessional was indeed Petra's killer. And then you'll need to prove that wasn't Bjorn. Father Lacey might be able to help with us with that part.
We still need him? Oh, jeez. Working on it. Okay, well, that's all we can show him right now. Let's keep working on this.
Bye-bye.
Okay, back to the board then. So let's see if we can make any new connections right now with what Peter's told us.
We'll try to make some new connections and we end it there. Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's a good place for us to end.
We did
Okey-doke.
2 days.
We did 2 days. That's good. Because I think we are so close. We are missing like maybe 1 or 2 pieces before we can solve this. Alright, so. We got Carla's demise, Carla's bribe, and the for I have sinned. So,
You definitely gotta combine Bless Me Father for I've sinned.
I'm gonna try. Where is it? No, okay.
Nope. Dang it.
Where's so Carla's demise? Someone being.
I'm thinking
Hang on. No. Maybe that's really no.
the setup? Or
Maybe no. Hang on. No.
Nope.
Actually, no. It's gotta be me. Damn! Trying to draw. There we go. Haha. A bare
There we go.
knuckle job. Both Carla and Petru were beaten to death, killed a mere week apart. Could they have been taken out by the same killer who has a very specific MO? Okay.
do we have any clues about whistling? Probably not.
Carla,
Unless it's Clark.
Or Clara
Clara's statement?
and no, okay.
Where I've sinned.
Oh wait.
And Clara's statement.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Killer's confession. The killer in the confessional was surely the same man Clara saw leaving Petru's room, as both whistled the same old tune. Father Lacey spoke to Petru's killer. He should be able to help us identify him. So we gotta talk to Father Lacey at least one more time regarding the confession.
Yep.
Uh,
I don't know if we can combine Carla's bribe with anything else.
I don't know if we can. Yeah.
Try Carla's bribe and Scotian Mule.
Yeah. No.
Nope. Okay.
Setup? No.
It's something we can combine with something. We just need to
I don't
know what.
I don't think we have it yet.
Maybe not.
Yeah, not yet. Okay.
That's maybe all we can do.
I think that's all we can do right now, cause it's still pretty much Bjorn. We need to identify who the killer is, in order to get Bjorn's name off the list. And we need to find a defense for him. But I think we can identify who the killer is by talking to Father Lacey again. He probably knows.
You might know something.
And then I think we're so close to getting a motive for the other guy, the actual killer. But we need to make that final connection, I think.
It's tough.
Yeah. So I think this is all we're able to do today. We need to talk to a couple more people, and then we'll be able to solve this. I think we've got maybe like what day are we on? We're on day 5. I think we should be able to solve this within the next 3 days, because we normally get the case solved by day 8. It's just there's certain people we need to talk to, and it just hinges on them showing up. So yeah, I think this is a good place for us to stop today. Thank you. Yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out in the bar with us and helping us track down a killer. And we will catch you again next time. Bye-bye. Have a safe ride home.
And I am gonna get ready to raid out. So let's go and take a look here. Pretty sure we're gonna go raid out to Fel. So I'm gonna go and get that started. And I will see you all later tonight. Good night, everybody.
Bye bye.